could cough up a bit more. What can you do with your 55k money anyway? I could upgrade my weapons and armor. Actually, I think my weapons are 200,000 to upgrade. But I can also hoard my money and get a bigger shop. I wouldn't mind having a bigger shop soon. They're not happy, but they're still buying my wood. I'm afraid your happiness is not my concern. That old granny just nicked stuff from me. I feel like she did. Alright, it's all well and good. I don't really feel the need to go and throw this dosh about. I want to save up for some sweet upgrades. So first and foremost, let's check out what those upgrades would be to figure out what I'm trying to get towards. I don't need extra space, but... Oh no, I could upgrade my shop already. Well, let's make it happen. New showcases, decor space, and a brand new quest point so merchants can receive customer requests. Just like Reset here. I wonder if that's... we didn't have the budget to make new sprites here. Okay, so people might go, hey, I need an item by a date, and we need to grab it, and they'll be super happy. But will they spend more money? That's my question. We can put expensive stuff in here, and the burglars can't get to it. I haven't had any burglar problems yet. Well, this is quite nice. This is really nice. Let's celebrate by going and slapping the wildlife to death. Thieves will show up now. Oh, okay. There's an exclamation mark here as if there's something new to be had. Increase the popularity, unlock dungeons, attract the attention of this guy. Hawker had an exclamation mark above him, don't know why. Ah, here we go. Golden cash register for more money. Cloudy bed for more health. All sounds good, but let's sort out our this thing. I probably require items for the next dungeon for much of what I want here. But I do want... I do have the dosh to enchant, and some defense would be very welcome at this point. But that leaves me with no money to buy potions whatsoever, and the potions take priority right now. That's a lot of dosh, but should let me survive my way forward. Are you going to get a bow for a second weapon? I think that's a pretty cowardly way forward when I can punch all my problems away. So no, I will not be going for some wimpy bow. Alright, third floor or bust. And we know on the third floor there's a way to send all of our items back home, so we don't need to be too anal about it. Although I'll be slightly anal about it. Let's go. Do I poison with every hit? Or just with some of my hits? There's something fancy in this room. I'm sensing it. Come on, give me the rubbish. It was rubbish last time, it'll be rubbish again, I'm sure. Well, I think the items that I got from the defeating those guys was good enough, but what else do we have? Activated the totem another time rather than opening the chest right away, Jake. Try activating the totem another time rather than opening it. Oh, right, I see. I probably get upgrades on the chest type if I do that. I didn't even think to see if that was a possibility. But it certainly makes a world of sense. Oh, nice sneak peek at the next dungeon. That could just get me some swell stuff. And I'm quite curious what this is, to the point where I will undo its curse. Oh, nice. Yeah, forget destroying my artifacts. You're just going goodbye. Same with this straw. Goodbye. I'm a man of cash, not credit. Not a big problem, but I need more of these items here. See this flammable dust? I think I need 4 of it. So cough it up, sunshine. Not good enough. I really like the fact that it gives you previews of the next dungeon, though. That's a lovely touch. Damn. Taking damage at this point is pure loss. I wouldn't... Oh well, not anymore. I was going to say, because it's just my bed bonus health, I wouldn't get it back from the hot springs, but now it's a moot point. Ah, more of that wood that I was after before. I still don't have a feel for how important the empowering crystals are. Should I hoard them all? Are they not worth it after I have a certain amount? I just don't know. Please use words that non-weebs can understand. Wait, what? I don't know what I say usually 5 seconds after I've said it. And this is no exception. Yeah, I know crystals are used to enchant equipment, but from what I've seen, we only need 3 at a time, and I have loads of them. I see we got another green teleporty area over there, but I want to brutalize the boss first. Oh, that's brutalizing. What are we getting rid of here? The acid's quite nice to have. Plant flesh ain't worth it. Strong leaves is worth good money. Probably more than is worth my time destroying there. Stack you on you, and then I've got space for things. Except I still don't want this magic wood. Alright, I could progress, but if I have an option to progress with the green zone, then I'll take it. Crystals are one of the items the game throws at you in abundance. I just leave most of them. You don't remember, Jake? You've been talking in Japanese for the last 7 minutes. Alright, these Wanderer dungeons tend to be a joke. Let's not change that now. Oh, well. Do I really want any of these? They all just cause problems, and I don't have things that break curses, so goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And you, and you, and you. They're all just wasting space. This is the real good one. This is the golden chest, or at least it looks golden to me. Oh, that's nice. Unfortunately, I don't know what you are. However, I can break the curse on one of you at least. Must be good, right? How could it be bad? It's an old bulb. Speedy powder is worth the boon dollar. And then there's you. I don't know what you are. Maybe I'll never know what you are. I'll just sell you. It was a pot. Good money, but not worth crying over. You gonna let me pick that up, or...? This game's got its fair share of bugs, doesn't it? Nice. Still not wimpy enough to say that I want the bows, but it can be good for those hard to reach places. My fault for comparing the PC to Kakashi. What? Okay, taking one too many hits around here. And there she goes. Lots of items around here to the point where I should really start chucking a few away. Forest fruits are still pretty good. I don't want to just get rid of that. And I ran out of ancient wood before, but surely I have everything bought that needs ancient wood by now, so let's just cowp it. How high an item stacks is pretty important for budgeting space. I'm surprised it doesn't make that information available, or if it does, I certainly don't see it. Oop. Let's not do that again. There's something sparkly there and here. Okay, I'm no fool. This time I'm going to chuck something useless here. And we get ourselves forest history. Heh. Sometimes I just have a great sense for things. And this is what the doctor ordered. See all this everything I have? Take it away, except for that and that. Do I want any of the rest of the stuff? The answer is not right now. Awesome, that's a lot of money. In the bank. Alright, let's keep on keeping on. The enemies around here still do dangerous levels of damage. I hit them for 50 or so. One of these breaks a curse, and I'd like to break the curse on this ludicrously expensive water, please. is what I would say, but let's hold on to that for now. I might find something with a more interesting curse later on. Or something even more valuable that's cursed. Patterns, who would have thought? Alright, that was no good for finding the hot spring of healing, which is very Harvest Moon, isn't it? Very suspicious, this room. Let's double check it. No. That's a golden chest, and it's got my name on it. Oh, God, that damage. Okay, I can send one thing home. Botany Jottings 3 times 3. Seems like it would be worth the great money to send home straight away. Oh, but speed times 3 as well. I'll tell you what, that will get that on, and the speed we'll get the curse off of, because speed is good. And then this becomes not worth anybody's time. This thing will get damaged if it takes one too many hits. And then we have you. Alright, perfectly acceptable. Very acceptable. And I know the boss is right where I needed it. And away you go. Didn't really seem to get anything that valuable out of this, but we're looking okay here. And I got plenty of potions to keep us going for now, at least. You know, I feel like this is not going to survive the journey home, so let's just... It's painful to actually sell that because I haven't sold it before. No, I have sold it before. Screw it, just give me the dosh now. That was very not worth the money on the chest, but I'll take it. Also, I didn't heal up in the hot springs. That was a mistake. Are we getting stupidly rich yet? No, not yet. This is risky. Risky biscuits. There we go. Liking that there's a gold chest for me, though. One break curse, one send home. Now I wish I hadn't done that thing with the other thing, but we got another version of it, so let's take it and break its curse. These guys are just going to get in the way, though, so yoink. Botany Jottings I'd like to just send home right now. Speed is good money. Although if I broke its curse, I'd be able to move it with the other stuff. You're getting in the way. In the way, in the way, in the way. Not worth it. Alright, good. Very good. Let's keep on... Oh yeah, more stuff. This thing again. It does real damage, and I'm still not sure how to deal with it. Especially when from a distance isn't really an option. Also, this room is suspicious. Okay, well I do want out of here pretty lickety-spit, so let's just keep on going. That looks like a boss room if ever there was one. Oh, you didn't get poisoned with my haymaker there. Oh, look at that unhappy looking plant. What does it do? Nothing, it just looks unhappy. Okay, what do we have here? Curse Breaker, something I'd really like to transform into a bunch of expensive things. Ah, that's what I have you for. So I'll have a bunch of these lovely expensive fluid vessels instead of not so expensive leafy things. I can break a curse, and I want to break a curse on the speed. Nobody wants petals. So if I break that curse, these two can stack. You can stack on you. This I don't know what it is, so I will sell one. Oh, fruits. We like fruits. They're worth good money. I need to press triangle to get rid of my magnifying glass thing, not whatever else I'm pressing. And I feel like venomous spores are never worth the dosh, so away they go. Alright. Well, as good as we'll ever be for this boss, whatever it has. Selling to people have no idea the suffering and chaos it took to put these products on the shelves. That was a very Danish way of saying shelves. Is there something you're not telling us there, Mr. Moylet? Alright, I'm sure this is nothing my fists can't answer. I did not do a lot of damage with that. Okay, well, how about I just sit back here and plop you with this? Hey, it's very easy Toho. Whoa now. Let's not get too complacent. Is there a way to see that coming? Because I'm not seeing a way to see those coming. But then I'm not looking at the ground here. Maybe it does some kind of tell, but I'm not looking at the plant. Loving, absolutely loving the remix of main theme in this. If that's even what's going on, I'm no good with music. Ooh. Let's not smudge the finish here. There we go. Prune the plant achievement get. I often run away from basil plants, so I have some sympathy for Jake, says Tomfo. Madness. Well, I get a lot of useless petals for that. Ah, but some less useless things down here. Potentially, if I had the space for them. Goodbye petals. Let's have these things actually stack on each other. Now, what are you? Well, you're almost worth 5 grand a pop. Anything else potentially worth my time around here? Sympathy for Jake. Why give to a man who doesn't know the meaning of the word? Come on, I'm not Megatron here. This will be troublesome, I dare say. Alright, let's get rid of junk that we're quite certain we don't need to bother with. This is nice and all, but... Oh! Again, it's triangle to get rid of the magic mirror thing, not circle. Right, I want you, that's for sure. I definitely want you, and you, and you, and you. Pure acid? Can, but... but no. An amulet. Ancient wood. Well, I can free up a bit of space by chucking you over here. And I do want that amulet. What else can I get rid of? I'll get rid of these. Shame to lose the money for it, but you can get out. See, circle got rid of my my magic glassy thing there. What is a man meant to even think here? And we don't have a lot of straw, so I'll get rid of that. And don't want to get rid of my awesome royal jelly, so I'll get rid of my strong leaves instead. Bring you two over, and I'm out of here. I'm on 120% out of here. Lovely. Man, we slaughtered. Okay, that worried me. That looked like a soft lock, but no. We're unstoppable. Pepper thought it was as well. Hey, our wee egg is sitting there on our wee ranch. You defeated King Golem and Forest Guardian? You risk too much. Alright, well, we've messed with the desert monsters before. They are small fries. We'll just punch them to death. Don't know why those flimsy boards were meant to keep things at bay there, though. Okay, I can't get my poisonous slime, but maybe it takes a while for them to grow. Looks like it's still in egg form. I preferred wind tree sprout personally. Oh no, we got the dangerous one. Sweet, you're coming with me, and I'm gonna make some sweet money. Now, what's there to think about this? It's probably a place where I can put things in and then they become worth a whole lot more. Was the implication that they become more popular there, or just that they're immune to thievery? Hard to say. I don't know what to make of all this stuff that I've just found, but speed is worth good money, so I'll pop you in there. This amulet, what do you do? Boosts the owner's health, weakens their defensive power. Well, that sounds like the opposite of what I want. I want to kill and keep moving, as I say. Let's have a look then. If I were to equip you... Oh, that was a fat load of nothing. Alright, don't even like it. Let's just chuck it away. It's worth more than 5 grand. Speed is up in popularity, Jake. Is that so? Well, I think there's money to be made here then. If it's high, what was high? Like a 50% price increase? Somebody said like 25 to 50. I'll take 50. And let's sell this junk that we don't really understand the value of. Okay, they were a steal at 4 grand, so 6 grand seems more reasonable. This stuff I always sell at way too cheap, and it's at high value. Show me the big money. All these jottings and I really just sell them? Feels like I'm missing out on something with them. You're at high value, so you're probably worth about 3 grand to me right now. Not only that, but I sent a bunch of stuff home. All of this stuff. This I need to keep because it's something I want in the future. Fireproof cloth, not so sure about. Ooh, some more speed. Some more jottings. Alright, well let's just open up shop and see what we can sell. The hoarding, yep. Hoarding items that I'm sure I'll need eventually. Disgusted at my high prices? How dare you? I'm gonna give you a hell of a discount, but that's as good as I'm willing to do. Oh man, they don't want to buy my speed at ridiculously inflated prices, so I guess it is 50% rather than all the percent. Alright, so these things must be worth about 5 grand. Whoa now. Okay. What do they make off with? Not even sure. I think I wanted that magnetite for something. Hang on, this stuff. Yeah, 2 grand seems right for that. And you want to talk, eh? 10 forest turrets. Can you bring me 10 notes from the fruit turret? Notes? The heck do you mean notes? 10 notes from the fruit turret. Huh. Sure, why not? But I don't know what you mean. What I also want to sell this stuff here. Does it have a price? 2300 was yeah for you. So I'm sure it'll be yeah for you as well. Alright, everyone's pretty happy. Come, bring me the money. Hang on, shouldn't I have one of my things here? I had one before. Where'd my wee gem thing go? Yeah, it's not worth being in there. These things are probably worth being in there. I don't recall that amulet being 10 grand. Don't know why I couldn't stop the thief though. Upgrading the shop removes decorations. Well damn, I am certainly hemorrhaging dosh on this one and I can't seem to place it while the shop is open. Wait, they're angry at this pricing? It's a bargain. Is there any more of this stuff that I'd still like to sell though? This I'd like to figure out a price for. Probably about 4 grand. Light essence I've sold before, but we should sell it again. More jottings. And whilst I like having magnetite, oh, I've sold it before, so no need to worry there. And plant flesh is worth nobody's time. Let's just dump it in here. Ancient wood is always worth somebody's time, though. Gotta say, I like having this money. Oh damn, it's a steal at that price. Maybe that's because the popularity was up though. No, it was just a steal. Straight up steal. In that case, not such a steal anymore. And also, if it's expensive, may as well go in here. This is good. Imagine having the reset-tier level of interactions when it comes to this bulk of transactions. Would get real old real fast, methinks. Okay, buy my last really expensive stuff and we can call it a day here. That's more like it. Okay, now everybody sawed off. I'm putting my decorations back on. Ooh, just in time. That was a nice amount of money, but it probably could have been like 30% more. 148. And what was I missing? 10%. 30%. 40%. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. And I can have another one here. Oh well, you live and learn. I did not even think that they'd remove my my decorations there. Now where do I get more of them? I forget who and where and why sells the decorations. Oh, banker, making your money work for you. Trust your money in my hands. I'll make it grow before your eyes. Not sure I can trust the banks there. It's Hawker, right? And I'm pretty sure he's only daytime. 20% more dosh with the gold cash register, though. Hard to say no to that, so I won't. Still, that was money made from one dungeon dive in forest area. Imagine the money I'm gonna make when I go diving in the next area. With a whole bunch of these, of course. Dankeschön. Do I want these things made more powerful, though? That's a good upgrade, so I'll take it. I'll probably need that extra damage going where I'm going. And some extra defense will probably go a long way as well. the items for that. Never did figure out the price of you, did I? More expensive than magnetite, so you're probably like 1,000 or so. I want to keep my magnetite, I probably need that for something, and that thing's just useless, just sitting around. Two more places to clear and then we get into the big bad dungeon, it seems. Who wouldn't want that? Oh, more junk to sell. I guess I'll have that out ahead of time, and we'll store what I want here, like that magnetite. Isn't that a Pokemon? Oh no, if that's expensive, that's going in the glass. Your calendar now shows when requests are due, by the way. I have a calendar. I got a mirror, and cool, it works. Oh, really? I have a calendar? Notebook, wish list. Ah, calendar! How very Harvest Moony. 10 notes from the fruit turret for 24 grand might seem quite nice, but why would I want to go back to there? Other than for that 24 grand, I suppose. I'd quite like to check out this new area, but it makes sense to see what a fulfilled request is like. Well, let's do it. With all the skills and power that we have now, it'll probably be quite trivial mincing our way through this. When I last heard, Jake didn't have a great first impression. What does he think about Moonlighter now? Better than Reset here. Ah, so now we get the notes. Do they take up space? Oh, of course they take up space. Can I sell them for money? Not really. 1 ducat is not money. I want to take a hit just to see how much damage things do, but that would probably not be wise. I want to see if that 20 damage reduction works the way I think it does. As in, if something were to do 30 damage, it now does 10. Is that what it means? It's a bow and arrow nobody asked for, especially not me. Oh god, it does nothing. Oh, that's getting sold pretty lickety-spit. Also not a big fan of my little buddy here. He's doing a whole lot of useless for me. I'm also suspicious of this room, but I had no right to be. Next time you open your shop, that thief is making off with that golden register you just bought. That would be quite the loss of investment. Don't know if banker's any good, but I feel like investing the money myself is the better option here. Not sure if it's straight up 20 20 damage reduction, but I took a lot less damage from one of those attacks. Normally it does 60, that only did, what, 34? And that one I just punched away. Ah, disappointment. Just a couple of items. Unless there's more to this than what I'm seeing, but... not seeing it. What's with the disgusting poverty? I go to the toilet and suddenly Jake is poorer than Spain. Come on, 44 grand isn't that poor. But I invested the money. Man, Pepper, you're normally one that's so vehemently against the back seating, and yet here you are, acting like Max. What's come over you? I know, I know. What's a man to do? Alright, sweet, I can just dunk all this stuff. Wait, you only get these in groups of 3? No, they just weren't stacking because things don't stack very well for some reason. Well, I feel like I could come back here later, but I also feel like I'd forget if I tried, so let's just do it like so. Yeah, all that can go away. Oh, it's getting pretty hard to remember how many of these things I need. Ah, well, no, that's what the inventory here's for. No, no, it's not. And I can't see how much I have back home. Or can I? Strikes me as a merchant item. Does not. Tech. Wanderer. Not for sale. Desert. Forest. Do I have any way of knowing how many of those things I have? I mean, I know I sent 5 back, but in the future I am definitely going to forget these numbers. Oh, those two are not worth the trouble. At least you're not. Fruits are still worth good money. How many of what? How many of the tickets that I have? I sent 5 of them home, but let's say I had forgotten that I had sent 5 home and I'm still killing these things. How would I remember? Or rather, how would I check how many I have back home? Nothing there. Alright. Not going to pretend I thought there was a secret down there. I just misshot that one. Still really like the music around here, but I'm looking forward to checking out Desert. Good and proper. Alright, well I have 5 and I know I sent 5 home, so I know we're good. I just would love to know how to know I'm good in the future. Oh man, that's a way to be good. Kill that thing before it causes the troubles that it inevitably causes. Two breakers of curses. I want that curse broken so that you guys can stack on top of your lucrative selves. Fluid vessel 3 of is worth having, and you, I'm just going to keep you in there and break a curse later on. I love the curses and curse breaking of the items. Feels so good. Recent discovery, changed the game. Pendants. Okay, nice to know. You know, I still haven't used this bigger pendant. But I don't want to spend 6 grand on something. Just in general. That straw is just trouble. These fruits are also just trouble. Let's dispose of that fruit. Let's curse. Then I get you on there. And I'd quite like to dispose of this curse too. Then I can stack you on you. And just sort everything good and proper. Keep you at the bottom and you at the top. Because I don't want to have to come back here. Ooh! Invitation to new dungeon area. Let's get our preamble going here. Yeah, just try and melt me. Melt your face with poison. With my earlier gloves, it was really difficult to lay even a bit of damage on those. Fists are just the gift that keep on giving. So, what's going to happen to all these tickets when I have more than 10 and give away 10? Do I get to keep the leftovers for somebody else who wants them in the future? Also, what are these? Well, I'll sell this to find out what this is. Oh, it's vases. Vases are nice and all, but... well, no buts there. They are very nice. Got too much jelly as it is, so I'm just going to ditch some of that. And I want to know what you are. To the point where I'll break your curse. Oh, that's well worth doing. For that kind of dosh, I'll break any curse. Get rid of you, and you, and you, and of course you. You stop doing that eventually, right? Good. I mean, I could just tank it, right? We're right next to the, Mushies aren't worth the dosh, neither are you. Neither are you. And did I mention, neither are you. Since we're right next to here, I can just heal back up and keep on moving. Also, welcome to the family, Flunk09. You wouldn't have to happen to be the old DDR player Flunk, would you? If so, that's a hell of a full circle for me. Wasn't he Flunk09? He was Flunk Numbers. Oh, Jesus Christ, it is! How have you been? I haven't seen you in, like, 15 years. Bit of an origin story. Flunk's the guy I used to play DDR with way back in Aberdeen. He's aggravatingly better than me. A lot better than me. I don't know if that still holds up. You've been playing it all recently? Alright, I can teleport 3 things back home. Let's get rid of these papers so I don't have to worry about them at all anymore. What else do I want home? things of high value, of course. Yeah, the last time we spoke was when the DDR-X randomly turned up at our local arcade. Must have been about 10 years ago. It's been some time. I hope you've been well. I certainly have. Let's get rid of these fruits as well. Hey, what else? I can still break a curse, and I think I want to break the curse on these. So much faffing about with items here. There we go. These still are a problem, but I might break a curse on them later on. And let's keep a bit of the royal jellies going, or... things I only have one of is hardly worth our time, but it could always stack up later on. There we go. I randomly stumbled across your username on a Reddit post and went, nah, that's not the same guy, is it? As opposed to all those other DDR Jakes going around. But yeah, I've gotten around in my days. And I still play DDR quite a bit. Still do, well, not still, but I do streams of it. Oh man, drowning in these items, but there's more stuff I can send home, which is good. Nothing here breaks curses, though. Sick of seeing these things, though, so let's send that home. No, not that. That. The jottings are worth good dosh, so I'd like quite a lot of those. But there's no other item that I have... Ah, yeah, no, of course. Of course there is. Let's free up some space first and get rid of things that are just not pulling their weight around here, which sadly includes the rich jelly. Not the slimes, though. This might look incredibly tedious, but I'm actually really enjoying the item management in this game. It's quite exhilarating, honestly. Right, I want to use this so I can merge it with something else, so I need to send something home, and that something will be Jottings 1. And then you go in there, you go in here, you will switch places with that, because I'm drowning in those, and I would quite like more speed. Speed will take place of something, I'm just not sure what. Maybe that. If I find something else more disposable, I can throw it in there. But I like my venom jelly. Callum just says, you're right, Jake, this is tedious. I mean, maybe for you, Callum, but what can I say? You have a way of not being able to handle these cerebral tasks. Alright, I think I got plenty of these, and those stack to 5 anyway, so I'll trade places like that, and dispose of other things. Are old bulbs even worth any... Oh, they are good. They're better than I thought. Dang. Are we on floor 3 yet? Because if we are, floor 3 affords us a way to throw items back home. I don't see a way of telling what floor I'm on. Memory would be a way, but I don't have that. Come now, Aristo, you know better than that. It's fewer cerebral games, not less. So many items, I feel like I'm wasting, losing out for not selling them all. But sell I must. Ah, there's the boss as well. Is this the final boss, though? Looks pretty final bossy. How many have I cleared? I have definitely cleared 2. Let's try and find the send your crummy stuff home chest. So what, do you played this flunk, or do you just stumble across the channel today? Okay, that mimic's taken no prisoners. That's wasting so much money. That's painful stuff. I need to find that send stuff home chest. So much stuff, and I gotta remember, I'm not drowning in time here either. Otherwise the big nasty eye thing will come and destroy me. But there's so many goodies. Whoa, well, it's not down there, we know that much now. Check down here. What is that? Oh, even more awesome stuff. Including a Wanderer Amulet? Tries to call the Wanderer each time its wearer attack. That sounds dangerous. I definitely want all this stuff, but I gotta ditch this stuff I have. You're surely worth good money though, so let's just trade stuff out here. I gotta find that chest. But if it's worth good money, then I should have it trade place with more numerous items. I should also think about stuff that I just want to send home, and that does include that acid, and includes these botany thingamajiggers. Let's just find that chest before the Wanderer finds us. Oh, that looks like it. Off I trot. Oh, that is not it. That is not it at all. It is, however, a cool looking book. Forest History's worth good dosh. Let's exchange it for this. Good grief, I'm finding everything except that Journey Home chest. Actually, haven't I looked everywhere? No, there's one last place to check. That's over here. That guy told me it's definitely on the 3rd floor. At least that's what I choose to remember hearing. Okay, it is not here. Then I have to make some pretty big decisions about what to take and what to leave. Oh well. I want lots of speed, it's worth tons of money. But I have to consider that this takes up 2 spaces, whereas other stuff would not. So perhaps let's not go back with a cart full of speed. No, I really want a cart full of speed. Oh, it's difficult choices. Let's just sell a lot of this junk, gather up what we have, and keep on going. And oh man, more stuff! Even more stuff, even more carts full of speed. And lots of nutritive water, but that's not worth quite as much as speed. Okay, well let's not overthink it, let's just sell, 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 and keep moving. What's this? I swear that Wanderer wants me real soon. Jake, what does the 8,000 thingy doing? What does the 8... I don't understand at all. Alright, we got a curse breaker here. I've got more awesome stuff. Some very awesome stuff. Alright, I can turn the speed into that. I could break a curse on, let's say 3 of those. That sounds pretty good, unless these are worth more, which they are. Whew. Goodbye curse, merge with there, sell the excess, sell you as well, just sell a bunch of this stuff. Heavens knows that if I overthink it, it's just going to kick me when I'm down anyway. Just grab things, sell them, and then get out of here before the Wanderer comes and destroys me. What was down here again? Oh yeah, the book. Yeah, but no kidding, I don't have the time here. The Wanderer's going to come and destroy me real fast. Okay, I grabbed all that stuff. Let's go and have our last little bath in the hot springs, and away we trot. Well now, didn't last so long. Since I can't manage my inventory when I'm in here, let's drink up. Slam you over there. And that looks pretty acceptable. So we're going to end up a lot of botany jottings, a lot more jottings, and a whole bunch of speed as well. Tell you what I'm not going to bother with, a whole lot of petals and a single bit of rich jelly. Let's do it. Wait, what? This is not the boss. Nor is it musical either. Oh, what a letdown. I got all psyched up for this. Thought I'd have to beat the boss without the whatchamacallits. Okay. I guess there's no point holding on to those. I need all the space for everything else I can get. I got those in case I want to have a switcheroo with something. I got a couple of curses that I can break. First thing is, what in the world is this? Fruit is good. Hardwood not so. And I don't really care about this stuff, except for when I do. Let's hold on to the curse breaker for now. Could be useful. This stuff could not. Oh my days, so much stuff. Okay, well let's break some more curses here. I want to know what this is. Modified seeds are actually worth decent enough money, but I'm not sure it's decent enough for me to care. Otherwise, I have another curse breaker that I'll hold on to. Magic wood is worth nobody's time unless I find something that can be done with it. Otherwise, goodbye, 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 and yeah, these things are about to go, aren't they? A lot of this stuff is just worth nobody's time. Fertile soil is not even worth that much dosh. Away with you all. That's another curse breaker, so I'll hold on to you. Is that really it? Ah, the treasure's already been taken here. Okay, so I ended up not getting quite as much stuff as I wanted here. Can I leave? It's certainly on the cards. But oh yeah, I did leave stuff that I wanted here. Yoink. In that case, goodbye that stuff. Hello, sweet potions. Now let's get out of here. I wonder, does a... Oh no, I need the curse breaker. Curse breaker, break, curse. Join together as one. Give me loads of those, and keep me this. Venom jelly's nice and all. Is there something else that I could shove on there? Well, what I can do is actually take 5 of those, shove that there, and get rid of those, because I'd rather have jelly than magic mushrooms. Young is just shaking his head at the very idea. Alright, this seems borderline acceptable. Let's get out of here. With oodles of dosh. 108 kills in one shot as well. That's lovely. Don't like lack of music though. Always get nervous when there's no background music going on. Alright, back here and ready to make back all that dosh. We made 30 grand just from selling trash that we found in the dungeon, which is pretty awesome in my book. But what would be even more awesome is getting even more money, as is often the case. But it's daytime, so first off I want to see this guy. Give me some sweet stuff to throw into my store. A relaxing fountain increases the time visitors will wait. Well, that hasn't been a problem so far. None of these have really been problems. What I need is more money from people. Speed is probably good, actually. Every visitor adds a generous tip. Decreases thieves. You gotta not worry about thieves or piracy. What you gotta do is maximize the dosh that you get. So it gives me the most money. Hard for me to really gauge the usefulness of these. Hagglers will offer better deals. Well, no, we had something there that gives us more dosh, right? Fruit bowl. So I'll be taking that. And where do I get stuff to hang on the wall? There was one for pictures, right? Is there a way to see what's what? Tell you what, it's not a lot of money, so let's just pick up this golem banner and see if that does anything. So let's see here. Yeah, I can put this up and we get 6 people in the store. And I can replace this with this for even more money. 50% extra on everything. That's pretty swell. Okay, I have a ton of stuff. An absolute ton of stuff. Let's get stuff sold as best we can. Bring over everything we can. You know, I need to sell it all anyway, so there'll be a fair bit of back and forthing. Let's make sure that expensive stuff is in here. Like my speed collection. What is this though? It's Jottings 2, and I'm sure I have more Jottings too, but let's fill this up with other stuff first. Oh, Jottings 3 actually. I'll just switch you for you. Not sure if these prices are all good, especially when there's a markup on you. Markup on you as well, and 300 was a steal for somebody else who was in here before. So let's mark that up at 450. I mean, light essence is 400, but you... Well, let's go down just a smidgen. Again, popularity's up for you, so let's capitalize. You as well, man. I need to take gross advantage of everybody here. And we might finally have a good price for you. Alright, let's see what kind of dosh we can make here. And if there are thieves, maybe I can actually deal with them this time. Just mark everything up by 10%. It's not like anyone else is delivering forest junk. My stuff here ain't junk. I'm getting lots of pretty happy people around here. How much for this amulet that I don't even like? Oh, what? More than 1 million? Sure. You know what? I know where this is not going to be. In a place that can be stolen from. $1,009,000. Sounds like we can have a bit of a markup on you. Yikes. There goes the speed as well. I think I saw a burglar there. I'm quite certain I saw a burglar. Making away with all my hard-earned goodies. I'll just grab everything I can here. Did I? Did I imagine it? Maybe only a wealthy person will buy that ring of mine. I just came across the news that you decided to go full-time streamer. Best of luck, Jake. Why, thank you, Matiko91. Wasn't an easy decision, but it was certainly an exciting one. And how can one resist the exciting option? Well, I cannot, that's the thing. Can I even try selling this? I could if I wanted to, but I do not. Not a lot else here that I'm really that keen on spending my time selling. The old bulb is worth a bit, ancient wood as well. And both are up in popularity. Sure hope somebody obscenely rich comes in and buys that 1.2 million scary looking ring there. Oh, maybe that adventurer wants it. Seems like the kind of thing adventurers would be after. Get a move on now. Might be your final fantasy, but it's my regular day in the store here. Can you bring me 10 notes from Lava Cat about those? Just consume those, no problem. Jake, where does your next career take you? Maybe not where, just as what? I'm going to go full-time in the streaming. Seemed an exciting thing to do, and the time, for a variety of reasons, was just right. At least from my perspective. My perspective could be dead wrong. I don't want to take more jobs in the forest, so I'm just going to say no to these. I want to move on with my life into the desert. I have a feeling like this is going to be akin to the really odd vase that you get in Resettier, in that it's going to be taking up space for a while because nobody's rich enough to buy it. Unless you get really lucky and have Alouette come in saying, "Oh, I'm looking for a treasure," and then you just bend her over for that money. Oh, there's money to be made there. Not really a lot that's even worth sticking in there. Let's just throw our tat out on display. Has my money bag in the top left been getting fatter over the course of the game, or not? I just cannot get good prices on leaves, but if that's the only cheapo thing that I'm doing today, that's not too shabby. Yes, summoning death for 5% attack did not seem like the best deal for me. And after our Left for Brexit run today, I think we all know good deals from bad. I think we're coming to the end of our shopping trip here today. What happens when people are trying to buy stuff and the time runs out, though? That, I wonder. Maybe it lets them finish up. Okay, we did have one theft. What did we lose? Oh, well, that was really something I didn't want to lose, but maybe they take their chance with thieving when you go into the back. Difficult to deal with that, I suppose. Still, that's some serious money to have. 300 grand. And I got this 1.2 million in asset just sitting around. Very nice. It did save after that, right? I don't need to go to bed to save again. I hope not, because that's where we're calling it for today. It's been a great day, in fact, great weekend of streaming. Didn't get the DDR done, instead I got lots more moonlighting done. But this game's pretty fantastic. And I'd say it gets far less repetitive than Resettier. I still think both games are great, and you should get both, but this is doing it for me, despite the Zelda top-down dungeon diving style that I really cannot abide by. And that's probably because I could just punch all of my problems away. Don't know what it is, but just adding punching to a game makes it inherently better. Still, that's a lot from me. It's back to work in the morning with a lot of tired people who were at PDXCon. So until I'm back for another stream at an undetermined point of time, because there isn't truly a schedule yet, it's a cheers from me and a cheerio.